Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to English Football Club Barcelona, your Barcelona's channel in English. Well, yesterday we had, I think, few news. Well, anyway, today we have some news more. Sadly, we didn't have the match Barcelona-Sevilla. What a match! Really, every year is something incredible. But anyway, we still have some videos or some things to talk about. So, without more delay, let's start. Well, the first thing we have to talk about is about Braithwaite. And it's what Koeman said and what we were saying. We come from having 10 players on the forward to have 4 or 5 players, and now 4. Literally 4, because Braithwaite has an injured. And he could stay out for 3 or 4 months. He has a problem in his knee. They have said not much more, but this today, Sunday, he has undergone some medical checks, and on Monday they will decide how to manage this injury. A grave injury for the team, not because I don't want to mean Braithwaite is a very, don't know how to say. He's a very hard-working player. I don't think that talented player, but very hard-working, and everything that he has done for Barcelona, he has fought for that. Okay, it's not nobody gave him anything. Remember when he played with players like Messi, Griezmann, etc. And last year he had to be on the bench many times, but when he played, he tried his best to help the team. So personally, is not a player that I like for his because I think he's not as talented as to be in Barcelona, as you know already if you follow me for long. But I like the way he works, and that he tries every time to give his best to the team. That's something that we cannot thank enough to him. So sadly, we don't have enough players, and now we have even though one less, because Braithwaite is injured, and as I'm saying to you, he will stay out at least 3 or 4 months more, and he will join the injuries of Dembele, Kun Agüero, and Ansu Fati. So in this moment we have just Luc de Jong, Coutinho, and Memphis Depay. Well, maybe we can get someone, Demir may play, but well, we will see. Talking about the forward, yesterday they were doing a training session with Coutinho and Ansu Fati. Braithwaite, actually, he was in the session, and Luc de Jong, and there it was a crossing session, so they had to goal to score, while Mingueza and Alex Collado threw the balls from the laterals. No, well, it seems that, don't know how to say this. Let's remember that Luc de Jong, he's a professional in this kind of balls, okay? This kind of crossing is his specialty. I think a specialty that we missed much in Barcelona, because we never, since a long time ago, we didn't have that kind of player that can score goals with his header. Piqué or maybe Araujo, sometimes they could, but they are not professionals in that. It's not something that it's their specialty. They are just defenders, and they are good with the headers. But we needed a specialist in this position. I think, for example, when we had this one, when we had Suarez, his specialty was not at all this kind of balls. He was more like dribbling player, finding the spaces, etc. He was other kind of forward or striker, and Luke De Jong could help us a lot with this aspect. But Barcelona doesn't normally play this kind of football. We don't normally cross. Normally the crosses are on the ground. So well, it's a different kind of football. I don't know what Koeman is really thinking about, but well, anyway, it seems that Luke De Jong was the winner of that training session, and some of the newspapers are saying that he's going to be the one to play with Memphis instead of Coutinho. I guess they are meaning like Memphis could play with Braithwaite and then Luke De Jong. But in this case now, as Braithwaite is injured, as Fati is injured too, I think the other option we have is to put Coutinho there again, and it seems that he's ready to do it. The other day he played against El Prat on Thursday, and he played. I read that he played at his maximum level, so he played 60 minutes and he even scored 1 goal. He showed his talent somehow. So well, I hope he can play with against Bayern Munich and can help the team. But I'm really pessimist about that. I'm thinking that we are going to face a very strong team with our team that it seems that it falls apart. It seems that we are just trying to patch places to fix problems, and we are not creating really a team, just trying to not break what we have. But well, also Pjanic talked yesterday about his exit to Besiktas, if I'm not wrong. So he was supposed to go to Juventus. He had some problems. He didn't want to stay in Barcelona. Actually, we read something. We talked about this, that he could stay in Barcelona for 1 year more, until January, and then in January the team, the Juventus will get him. But well, finally, it's I guess he wasn't that sure that was possible, even though he said that staying in Barcelona for 1 year more would be losing 1 year of his professionalism. A player that for me, yeah, his state in Barcelona has not been that well. I don't want to think it's because of Koeman. I think it's because he didn't adapt. The position that he played in Juventus, it was not the same as in Barcelona. He had to play another role to readapt at his age. Sorry, it's quite hard, sincerely. So I understand Koeman's decision. But anyway, now he went to Besiktas. That is not exactly the greatest team of the times, but well, I think he can do a good job there, and I wish really the best for this player. That for me, well, he played the time he was in Barcelona. He's a great player, but the time he was in Barcelona, well, he could have done more. But I don't think it's exactly his fault anyway. I think it was the Bartomeu's fault, okay? Because you cannot, why you can make a player to come in a position that is not his. I mean, there was a lack of planning and a lack of intention in this exchange. I think not just me, anyone understood this movement. But anyway, he said that he was really fortunate to have been playing with 2 aliens as Messi and I guess Griezmann. Well, he meant Cristiano Ronaldo, yeah, because he was playing with him in Juventus. So, well, perfect. Also, let's talk last news. We are going to talk about Dani Olmo for a moment. The newspapers were talking that it was a failed movement that Barcelona did in the market. But now they are saying it seems a future objective. Well, I think we talked about this a long time ago. Well, not long time ago, I think on Friday. We talked about this. The option of Dani Olmo. Yeah, of course, Barcelona wanted him to come now, because Dani Olmo is a great player. We cannot forget that. He's in Leipzig, but he's still young. He's not exactly, and he's in the Spanish national team. I think the Euro Cup he did he did great matches. And it seems that Barcelona is ready to pay 70 million euros to get this player back to the team. Personally, I think it's too much money, especially thinking about a player who was in La Masia a long time ago. But well, we will see. He has contract with Leipzig, and it's not that crazy to think that he will come back soon. I guess his desire is to come back. How better he can be in Leipzig as in Spain, and especially a great team, one of the greatest team in our country, as it's Barcelona. So I think he will be willing to. And the last information, just something I wanted to point, it's that about vaccination. So Barcelona has vaccinated 99.9% of the players and the sportmen, and women of course, that are in the club. Actually 92% of the workers have been vaccinated too. Well, in this case I want to talk about the vaccination. It's not exactly something about football, but I have been vaccinated already, and whoever thinks that I'm not right, perfect. Yes, I think these vaccinations should have been more studied, but well, everything was in rush. The poor clinics and the pharmacy industry was a bit overwhelmed to get this vaccination. They did it in a record, literally. They needed more studies, of course, but anyway, don't forget that thanks to this thing, the ratio of the number of people who's getting in the hospitals, in the CIU, sorry, is getting down, and that's something good, I think. So, well, from here I want to tell you, just get vaccinated and help to end up with this situation that we are living now. And anyway, that's all I had for today, guys. So thank you very much for watching us. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you don't agree with me on that thing that I said about the vaccination, so I'm sorry. Not everyone has the same opinion, of course. Thanks God to that. And thank you for watching us, and see you in the next video. Have a nice day.